Guys, the magic is lost through the lens right now. I wish you could see that it's a perfect little sliver of a La Luna. Well, maybe you can now. And then there's a star beside her. It's quite magical, actually. Hello, La Luna. She looks like a flippin' flying banana right now. I love it. Yum, yum, yum. I just want to eat it. Love bananas. Great potassium. Source of potassium. Mm-mm-mm. They also help us to really feel happy, releasing those feel good chemicals in the brain, just like La Luna. Hello, La Luna. Hey guys, welcome. Biscuit Boo's ready for us. We're ready, hopefully. Guys, it took me a long time to get here. I didn't want to come today. But you know what? With our last reading, I recognized the masculine really needs us. So much work has been done for the feminine to rise. The masculine needs us in order to help the feminine expand. Now, there's a lot to go over here, I guess. We're going to try and do it as quickly as we can. And it'll be done in two parts as always. First part, channeled messages and what's happening. And the second part, building off of that. This message is connected to our last message. The ring. And the ring right now is connected to the prayer. And what's happening is we've been given a gift of the seed. And the seed is from within to without. And we were discussing on our last reading that the box is connected to the masculine, but the box is connected to everywhere where we continue to expand but feel restraint. Where we just go to expand, but then we're put right back within a box, and how many layers there are to this box. It's multi-dimensional, this box. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna have things reflected back to us right now. Or whatever's being reflected back to us is gonna help us create movement and heal the tension of this box and the seed that's being planted within, because the seed that's being planted within is going to help us to expand from this space. And it's connected to the ring and the prayer. Let's find out how. The ring, the infinite, the wheel, the connection. The ring is an image of connectedness, rather than viewing life as linear. As a series of progressive achievements, the ring challenges us to sense the cyclical, infinite nature of our world and experiences. Beginnings and endings fall by the wayside as we practice seeing ourselves as part of the cosmic circulatory of creation. And guys, this is right on point with the cards. This is spectacular. I have not read this yet. This is all unfolding in real time. For this reason, it's no surprise a ring is worn on the finger to represent eternal love that surpasses space and time, worldly things. So much can be projected onto this archetypical image because it mimics the Earth's orbit around our great sun and the intimate bond between two lovers. And there's the connection. It is the micro and the macro united. This card calls us to deepen the connection with self, other, and the world at large. Meanwhile, there may be a literal ring waiting to adorn your finger. This is lit. It's so connected to our last message and what is happening, what they've shown me. Connectedness, humility, sacred cycles. Guys, this has something to do with the sacred circuit. There is a sacred circuit. Who knew? Guess I'm Just finding out. Maybe some of you guys knew. And it's connected to this cord. And this has to do with taking stock of the jewels we adorn ourselves with. Watch out for rings you wear out of habit that keep you connected to the old you. And there's a message in that for us. And there's something to do here with moving forth with prayer. Guys, this message, they've been trying to show me a couple times now. So definitely we're receiving this today. The worship, the reverence, the homage. What is prayer? When we are in a state of prayer, and when are we not? To whom or what do we pray? Archetypally, the practice of prayer has been with us since the dawn of time and is the remedy for the omnipresent, self-centered thinking that spins us towards illusion. Prayer leads us beyond our ego as we move from our little story to the big one. Some say we are in a state of prayer anytime we are not in the center of our own thoughts. Others say prayer is a natural result of gratitude. Perhaps it's simply surrender or service. Whatever prayer is for you, this card reminds us of its importance. Get quiet, low, humble, and soft. Bow and touch the ground as your heart lifts to the sky. Though it may be uncomfortable, it is time. Nothing else will do. And now we're offering to be of service, asking for guidance. And we guys, we know what prayer is here. We talk about this all the time. This is our active dialogue with the divine. And I don't like this is where I don't like putting labels on things, but I understand. Like, guys, we have to let the masculine expand. So we're going to use a label here and there. We're going to go from point A to point B. We're going to be methodical. Then we are going to jump back into the void with the feminine, into creation. And a label may not need to be applied. It just is going to be what it is. And this is, you know, really one of those times of what prayer is for you. And allow yourself to play with it. You know what, guys? Allow yourself to play with it. Stop going back into the way things have been done and constructed here within social programming, social conditioning. Figure out who you are. Figure out what time means to you. What's your time? What's your favorite time of day? When do you wake up? When do you perform the best? What's your connections? What's your connections to this world? What's your connections to this place before somebody told you how to live life? Just play. This is the main message right now. It's to play and find your natural rhythms. You're a cyclical being. We're connecting to our cycles, our rhythms, and it's not what's been done around here. Like, this has been happening in my universe. You know, I'm not getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and people are having a hard time with this. Like, it's socially acceptable to wake up at 7 a.m. It's not socially acceptable to wake up, you know, between 2 and 4. That's when it's socially acceptable to go to bed at that time. But wake up at that time. Ooh, all of a sudden, see, it's not socially acceptable anymore, and people are judging. People are putting pressure on people in order to how they connect here, how they create here. And we got to stop doing that to people. We're all worker bees. And putting people in boxes is not what we're doing anymore. Guys, we are the leaders in New Earth, and the building of New Earth and what it looks like. So just because everyone else is putting everyone else in a box doesn't mean we're doing it, right? We're big brother. We're big sister. You know, this is with a humble charge, the work that we came here to do. Yeah, like, you know what? These are great tasks that we came here to accomplish with humility, but they're a lot of work. And that's why I just find it really comical when people are like, oh, twin flames and starseeds are no better than anybody else. No, guys, we're not. Try doing the work. That's why a lot of us are in self-destruct mode right now. And we're we're taking our finger off that self-destruct button, and we're gonna go back to what is coming naturally to us, and it's gonna be reflected back to us in our patterning, because we have to remember, we came here to create the new, but it's from what's old, and it's happening in the present moment. Woo. Guys, I need a sip. That was a lot. So let's go on to what they've shared with me, because part of it they've shared with me and part of it they haven't. So we're putting down our burdens. We're going down. We're going down. We're going to put what is not for us, what is not of us, whether we like it or not. And this is going to help the masculine. And this is connected to how we're working through the earth with our new patterning from the heavens to the earth through us. And new patterning has been activated. And it has to do with the new moon promise. Something to do with the new moon promise. And we're going to find out today what it means. And whatever is happening, of course, is connected to you and our rebirth of the center. And it has to do with our light. And this is what they've shown me. We're reconnecting to play. We're reconnecting to what's natural. We're reconnecting. Look, she's in the forest and she's having a tea party and she's playing with her friends. We are being asked to play right now. And it's connected to the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is in play and is in a very sensual play. This is a different kind of intimacy being created in this space. And it's very new, but it's also very old. And we're going to heal from our sorrows in this space and where we're disconnected. But the High Priestess has information for us there. It's going to help us restore balance. It's going to help us understand self. And what it has to do with is the Ace of Wands. Remember how we're healing with force. We're helping the masculine. We're not forcing ourselves to do something. And this has to do with within. We're activating something within. Look at that key. And it's connected to the wheel. And the wheel is connected to this divine circuit. This sacred circuit. So was her counterpart. And it has to do with the devil. We're healing from the devil with this sacred circuit. Even if we don't know it, this is what's happening. We're feeling it, right? We may not be actively seeing it, but we're feeling it. And maybe we are actively seeing it. Maybe visions, maybe in dream time. Guys, all these things could be happening. But this is in order to heal from the disconnection between the masculine and feminine. This is the Five of Wands within this tarot. And it's not a coincidence that they're sharing the message through this tarot. It's because of the perfect representation. Remember, we're healing from force. That is the key, literally. Where did you go now? Right here. And this all has to do, we know, with the Eight of Cups challenge that we were set forth to. Our connection to the Two of Cups. And right now it's connected to the Two of Pentacles, guys. We're going to make it to the ball. And we're going to make it to the ball just on time. And the masculine and feminine are meeting up through manifestation. And while the masculine is learning how to heal with force, the feminine is learning how to let go. And as the feminine learns how to let go and walk through the doors to have the new beginning, something changes, something shifts, it transforms. And now they've shown me cards I haven't been allowed to look at till right now. So we're going to find out together what is shifting. Ooh, Temperance and Death. So, alchemy of our transformation. And remember, it happened beyond time and space. And it's happened. And let's see what it's connected to. The Two of Pentacles. It's confirmed. We're making it to the ball. Just on time. Divine timing, right? She made it just on time. She left just on time. It all happened just in the right time in order to activate her path. And it's happening through, oh my goodness, love. The Knight of Cups and the Hierophant with the Magician through the Earth. We're going from the 5 to the 8. This is where the feminine lets go of the lack of. We are using the 13 spheres of knowledge here within the Hierophant. We're manifesting. And let's see what we're manifesting. I love that they gifted it to the channel message and all these different cards to me today. The 10 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, and there it is. We're going to turn the wheel. Remember the wheel. We started off with the ring. And we're going from the box to the circle. That means something, guys. This is our connection with working with the masculine and the feminine. And creation. How things work here. We're understanding it's like how we thought things work here, and we were programmed and conditioned to understand how things worked here was one way, and how things really work and operate and are going down and up and all around here are another way. And we're just surrendering to it, because it's like if we stay in that in-between space, guys, we can be really numb, and our ego can really, like, that's where we can really, a lot of depression is created, and we can have a hard time with living life. And we don't want to do that to self, guys. We matter. And if you're having a hard time, you know what? We're here. We're connecting. We're communicating. You're not alone. Okay, guys? I'm sending you love, light, and healing energies. I know this shit is not easy, because we are dealing with the shit, right? We're moving the toxicity out of the way. We're loving the shit out of things, right? We're loving the shit out of things, and that's really fucking hard. Okay? So give yourself some credit. But we're going to turn the wheel, and it has to do with the 10 of Pentacles. It has to do with where we're going. All right. That wraps up channel messages. We're going to build off this, go to part 2, and see how we're expanding this.